ready to go. So we figure why not fire it up. So
Yeah.
welcome to the monthly live here at Good Simple Living, where it is sweltering. And I noticed everybody in the chat before we hopped on here is talking about the weather. And yeah, if you are in the Pacific Northwest like we are, it is insanely, insanely warm right now.
It might as well be the sun. Yeah. All last week was in the high 90s, which was really, really hot. Made roofing definitely tricky. But today was it 100 today?
Here it is not supposed to be 100 degrees. It's supposed to be in the high 90s, like 97, I think was the forecasted high. But for the next 5 days straight, we are over 100 degrees, including I think 3 straight days where the forecasted high temperature is 108 degrees, which would shatter our local all-time high temperature
3 days in a row.
ever.
That sucks. We don't have air conditioning, and we live in a metal barn.
So if it looks like I'm super sweaty and all that, it's because I actually soaked my head. We've been working outside today, getting a whole bunch of stuff done on the house, which we are excited to show you guys. It's just I try to clean up as best I could, and I also wanted to cool down. You also can't see that we're sitting under a little pop-up awning because we decided to do this outside once again.
Yeah.
We really like the way it just went last time.
That breeze just feels like a warm hair dryer.
And hopefully this time we won't have to worry about any cat pooping behind us situations and Kenji coming up to eat it.
And the sheep and the cricket.
Oh yeah, can you guys make out any cricket noises this time?
There's no crickets right now. It's too hot for the crickets.
No, there's a little bit of buzzing.
I'm pretty sure the crickets have all died.
Anyway, all right, let me hop into the chat here a little bit.
Hi everyone.
We already got 800 folks here. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Yeah.
Really appreciate you being here with us.
Historical highs, that's what I'm seeing. Yep, historical highs. 3 days, 107, 108 degrees is really hard on our animals. It's really hard on our chickens, super hard on our rabbits. We ended up moving all of our rabbits to the back of the barn where they're in the shade, and I just kind of colony styled them. I just shoved as many as I could into the long tractor ones, and then I just have box fans blaring on them, and then big frozen 2 liters they can lay on. That is really all we can do. We can't bring 30 rabbits in our home, and our home isn't much cooler anyway.
Yeah, we're doing the best we can. We've kind of been scrambling around here the past couple of days, buttoning things up like Melissa said. But this, and I know for folks that like live down south or in the Southwest,
probably like
108 degrees is nothing, but here in the Pacific Northwest, again, this is unheard of.
Yeah.
So it's tough. I saw there was a news report where they were commenting on the weather, and I guess only like 30% of the homes in the Pacific Northwest have air conditioning, because it just doesn't get that warm here. But so a lot of folks are struggling like we are.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying portable AC. They're all sold out. We tried. People saw this coming about a week ago, and then everyone went. And so I was able to actually snag 2 fans so I can blow our hot air around. So that's, not nothing.
It's lovely.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as the fans go, like we own 6 or 7 fans, but the animals got them all, and we're just going to be kind of out because they take priority, and hopefully the sheep are okay. And I don't know, it's hard on them. They're not, our animals here are not acclimated to heat like they would be in other areas.
Neither are we.
So
I see Mrs. Hidden Heights, Rachel's on here. Hi Rachel. I saw Paulo's on here. Thanks for being here, Paula. Appreciate it. Let's see, a lot of folks commenting on the weather, and I saw we got our first super chat. I will address that real quick. That is from Ron H. It's $20 saying
Ron.
$10 for you, $10 for Nevea. Thank you so much, Ron. We appreciate your super chats as well. And guys, if you do happen to drop a super chat, or we get new members, anything like that, I will address it eventually. Just give me a chance to kind of get caught up. We're going to do it periodically. It just kind of works smoother for Melissa and I. So a lot of folks are also asking about the house and the progress that's being made on the house. We are actually looking at it back behind the camera right now.
It looks good.
It looks much, much different than you guys are used to seeing it, because there have been a lot of really significant changes here in the last, week and a half?
Well, yeah, so our trusses were actually set a week ago, which is the last video that we released. In that week, we've had a lot more progress.
We're very excited about the progress. I know we always joke around about it looking like a house. It seriously looks like a house now. In fact, our neighbor stopped by today and said, there's a house standing here.
Yeah, wait a minute, there's a house.
I feel like ever since we had the trusses set, things have just really sped up and taken shape. And then Melissa and I have been really have been trying to bust our butts, because we have some equipment here that we've been utilizing that's a rental piece of equipment, so that has to go back. So we've been getting a lot done with that as well.
Yeah, we've been, today we worked all day, and after this live, we're going to go back to work. We have to work in the evenings because it's so hot. So we're definitely going to take advantage and just work until it's dark and we can't see. So, someone asked if you have a Norwegian version of the word truss.
Yeah.
Ja.
I can't think of anything.
Yas. No.
Truce? I don't know.
No.
No.
We got
We're just
nothing.
gonna stick with yoist.
Moist yoist.
Moist yoist. Let's see. A lot of folks again still checking in from all over the place. What are we up to now? We already have 1,500 people. This is great, guys.
Aw,
Thank you
thanks,
so much.
guys. Thanks for joining us on your Saturday.
And again, a lot of weather comments.
Ah,
Rachel, how warm is it down in Oklahoma? I
Yeah.
want to say we got you guys beat even right now, which is crazy. Shouldn't be this warm here.
No.
Please pan the camera to show the roof now from Kayleen Laird. In due time. In due time.
You just
we
wait.
can't
Couple
spoil it.
days. Couple days, and the new video is coming out. So because we've been hustling and busting our butts to try to take advantage of the equipment that's here, and we're trying to stay out of the way of our roofers, but I'm still filming and out there, and because of that, it's been a little slow with the editing of the videos, but I do have a video all set and ready to go. So in a couple days, that'll be coming out.
We've been busy since we've moved out here, but I think in this last week and a half, we've been busier than we ever have been.
Yeah, it's been a crazy week.
I can't mentally keep up. I keep telling
Yeah.
Melissa, like, I don't know where we're at or like what's going on as far as different things go, because it's just hard. There's just a lot happening.
Yeah, there is.
All right, let's
Yeah.
address some of these super chats before
Okay.
they vanish and disappear. We got a $49.99 super chat from
Oh,
Carolyn
thank you.
Dyke. I'm hoping it's a pronunciation. There's no comment that I see with that, but thank you so much for the super chat.
Thank
That is very
you.
generous, very
Yeah,
large
thank
super
you
chat.
so much.
We've got a $50 super chat from Single Dad Homesteading saying, "How are my two favorite trust fund babies doing?" LOL, the house looks awesome. Yeah,
We're trust fund babies. That would be amazing.
I think he's referring to our last
Yes, I
live
know.
where we addressed that. Anyway, you can go back and watch that if you're interested. Thank you for the super chat.
And we are not trust fund babies.
We got $20 super chat. Oh, I already did that one from Ron. Thank you once again, Ron. And then we got a $100 super chat
Oh my
from
gosh,
Fabian
thank
T
you.
saying your family is awesome. Keep pursuing your dreams and the great videos. Thank you. Well, thank you so much.
you.
That is a huge super chat.
Yeah.
We greatly appreciate
It's so
it. Thank
generous.
you.
Thank you so much.
All right, back to the chat. We are caught up. Oh, I can't stop sweating. Hi from Moyer Springs, basically a neighbor. Oh, by the way, what are you
you're
drinking?
hot too. Oh, a White Claw. Blackberry. This is a new flavor for us.
We're gonna catch. I'm gonna catch a hard time for sipping on these, but it's
Jeremy loves White Claws.
again, it's 100 degrees outside.
When
so
he's not sipping Chardonnay,
It just
he's
seems-
sipping White Claws.
it seems somehow appropriate today.
They're
It's refreshing.
They're refreshing. They really are. Like if you like sparkling water, you'll like White Claw. Even my mom likes White Claw. I don't
All
think
right.
she knew that there was any alcohol in it.
Whoop.
She thought I was just giving her a spritzer.
Um,
79 and rainy in Grand Rapids, Michigan. That sounds nice.
Yeah, I heard that from different people.
That sounds really
Okay,
nice.
I've
Our
heard it.
hay got cut.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can make that out in the background. That happened yesterday, so we're waiting on that to dry out, and then our neighbor might actually even come by today, possibly,
Hopefully not during
to
our
bail that
but-
bail that up. So we'll see.
Here comes the cat. she's here for part 2 of the live. She's gonna go right in there and poop like last time. Don't do it, Mabel. Kenji's back there too, just waiting.
All right, let me see. Well, sorry guys, I do my best with the comments. I really do. I promise. It's
I'm
just
gonna
hard
see if
to,
I can
to do
reach
both.
them. All right.
Let me get caught up on super chats again.
Why does Jeremy have a long sleeve shirt on?
This is
Jeremy?
it's a light material. It's a fishing shirt. It's actually made to be. You're supposed to be out in the sun. It's made. I just don't want to get sunburned. I have concerns when it comes to being out in the sun. We've been working outside, like I said.
Yeah.
So. Melissa tells me that it's not cooler. Trust me when I tell you, this is way cooler than like a cotton t-shirt.
He'll be sweating profusely, and
It's 'cause
I'll be
I'm working.
like just fine. And he'll have long sleeves on.
She's been lecturing me all day today.
It's funny. I had to read that comment. Sorry.
We got a $5 super chat from J. Russell Lecour saying a nice 111 degrees in Tucson. That is too warm.
That's what we were just saying. This is like Arizona.
But it's a
heat.
dry heat.
Yeah, that
It's a
is
dry
a dry
heat.
heat. But that's still hot.
It's really warm.
106 in Oregon.
We have
Glendale, Arizona, 108. Man, it's just hot everywhere.
Canadian super chat from Amanda Y, $2. Question: how much Ray Dunn is still packed up? Does that make sense to you?
No.
Me neither. But thank you for the super chat. $2.
I'm sorry, we don't understand.
Ra-
You mean
I'm
like
trying to-
radon? Like, she mean like radon detector?
How much Ray? It says Ray Dunn is still
Oh,
packed up.
Ray Dunn. I thought you said radon, like
No,
the
Ray
gas
Dunn.
that comes from the earth.
I'm missing
Oh,
something. What do you got?
not very much. I don't have very much radon. I love the old. That's my canisters with the black writing. Let's say like coffee and Yeah, that's
Oh.
redone. So I can't find that style that I like anymore. So I think what I have is all I have. And I actually just broke the lid to my coffee canister, and I'm sad.
I see a lot of folks want us to show the house.
We will on Tuesday when our video comes
Yeah,
out.
you're gonna have to wait for the video. Sorry. It's I'm ecstatic with the progress that's been made. Like I said, it looks great. Even standing here staring at it, I'm still in a bit of disbelief. What's going on?
Someone wants to see if you blush through. Are you blushing?
Am I blushing? No, somebody else said I look tired. You know why I look
They told me
tired?
that
Because
I
I'm
was supposed
tired.
to kiss you and then see if you blush through your suntan.
Did I? What's the verdict? Are we gonna kiss on?
I don't know.
I'll give you a real kiss. You want a real kiss? Real
I
quick, because it feels
I
kind
mean,
of weird
kinda.
otherwise. We got like 2,000 people watching.
Oh, that's really weird.
It's a lot of pressure.
It's weirder than like at our wedding.
Yeah, we had a small wedding. You want to do a quick one though? Oh, okay. See, now you're making it weird again.
Did he blush that time?
No. Quick one.
Oh, now you want to kiss?
Yeah, a sweaty kiss.
Oh, it's wet.
There, see? No blushing.
Your nose is wet.
I don't think you blush after
so
being together.
sweaty.
How long have we been together now?
17 years.
17 years. Yeah, we're past the blushing
Yep.
point, right?
Yep.
All right, anyway. I didn't change colors. No.
All shades of red. Jeremy's 50 Shades of Red.
Are we in slow motion?
Are we? Yeah, if we are, then it's like a buffer thing. Is that what it says?
I forgot to mention it's a $50 super chat. Let me get caught up on these once again.
Sure, this isn't fans only. Well,
No.
yeah, I don't think so.
Lynn Mitchell, $50 super chat. Lynn from Texas, love the progress. So happy to see the roof going up. We'll hit Buc-ee's for you soon. We love the Buc-ee's snacks. So good.
We just ate Buc-ee's sour balls last night. You are what you eat, Jeremy. That's literally what they're called.
Too much.
Buc-ee's sour balls.
Too much.
What? That's what they're called. It's not a
Alright,
joke.
Let me make sure I
It
got all
said
of
it right
these.
on the
I
package.
feel bad every time I brush over them.
Right.
Yes, got that one. Yes. We got a new member, channel member, Josephine
Aw.
Ranapia is, again, hope I'm not butchering that. Welcome to first level member support. Thank you so much.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to our membership. And we have a 50, what's NOK? Any ideas? What? Ooh, Norway, that's what it is.
Ah.
Finally caught you guys live. Much love from Norway. You guys are awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Ah, thank you.
Tone Anderson. I'm pretty sure it's really, really late in Norway. So thank you for staying up
Thank you very
to watch.
much.
Appreciate it. We have an Australian super chat, $7.99 from Sindor01. Good day from a fellow law enforcement officer in Australia. I'd love to send a patch to add to your wall.
You
Well,
didn't say it right. Good day.
good day.
Jeez, Jeremy. Good
Mate.
day.
Shrimp
Thank you.
on the Barbie. Barbie?
Yeah.
Is that
shrimp
right?
On the Barbie.
Okay. Thank you for the super chat, and yeah, we would love to have your patch as well. And if you'd like to send it, you can refer to the PO box. Is it like in the video description
Yep,
for lives?
it's in all of our video descriptions. It's our PO box.
Does that include lives?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. Thank you for the super chat. Another new member, Tony Dobson. Welcome to first level member support. All right, we are caught up once again.
All right. It said good day, Paula says. Yes.
Good day.
That's right. North Pole, Alaska is 70 degrees. I want to live in the North Pole, Alaska. I mean, not in February, but right now would be nice. 70 degrees sounds so nice.
Who cuts my hair? I cut my hair.
Jeremy does, yeah.
It's one of the many ways that we have tried to save money over the years. I cut my hair. I cut both of our sons' hair. I've had a lot of practice, and I feel like I've gotten pretty good with it.
He is not,
Over
however,
time.
good at cutting girl hair. I let him do that in December. It wasn't good.
Yeah, no, I have one haircut I can do. If it's not like a medium fade for men or boys, I probably can't do it.
And it wasn't really what I was going for. I wasn't really going
No,
for
I
the
just
fade.
gave you a trim, and she hated the trim that I
No,
gave her.
it was not straight.
I would say that it was. It was straight.
It wasn't.
It was straight.
It was way longer in the front pieces, and then anyway, he has said he's never cutting my hair again, and I agree. So I'm just gonna have bad hair.
Let's see. Have we received a Canadian snack package? I think we have, right?
Yeah, because we got some coffee crisp bars. I love those. Those are so good. And the Caramello, or is
Caramello.
It's not called Caramello.
No, it is, right?
No,
Caramello.
it's Carmelo.
So help us settle a debate. Can we do the caramel
Sure.
versus
Sure.
caramel? How do you pronounce it?
Caramel.
I say caramel.
No one says I'll have a caramel
You guys
apple
tell
when they go to the
us.
fair. It's caramel apple.
Help us settle this. It's a caramel apple.
No. And no one says like, oh, I like your
Oh, I can't wait to
caramel
see
colored
this.
shoes.
Caramel. First one.
No, caramel.
Caramello. Caramel.
Caramel.
No. Caramel. That's 3 in a row. Okay,
oh,
caramel.
My kitty's out.
Caramel.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I got it, Melissa. I'm already dominating here. It's caramel. Thank you.
I'm gonna go get my cat, and you guys can caramel
All right.
it.
She's still upset over the recent defeat. Is that Linda?
It's Linda. She's wandered out here, and she's not supposed to be. Look how big Linda's getting. Linda is not supposed to be outside because there's so many hawks, but she keeps coming out.
She's not
She
happy.
wants down. Yeah, she wants to go hunt. You are too little. You are too little. She just wants down.
I'm gonna say it's caramel, Melissa.
Ah.
Sorry. The people have spoken.
Don't eat the cord, Linda.
Caramel. Thanks,
Caramel.
folks. I appreciate this.
So you guys go and order a caramel apple? No one says that. Jackie says it's caramel.
You're
Thank
leaving
you.
out an
Caramel,
entire
caramel.
syllable. Jeremy is right.
Caramel.
I say it both ways. According
Caramel.
to
There's
Paula
a
Carol
bunch of
Johnson.
caramels. You didn't win.
No, we will review this later and we
Caramel.
will tabulate.
People are
all of the
writing
remarks.
caramel,
Mm-mm.
not caramel.
Those people are wrong.
Caramel.
Sorry, folks.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm totally dominating.
No,
this.
you are not.
Yes, I am.
No, caramel. There's another one. Caramel.
Never a caramel apple.
She's right,
Caramel.
okay.
Thank you. Thank
No,
you.
you've got some
Caramel,
supporters,
caramel,
no
caramel.
doubt. You've
I
got
have
some supporters.
Almost all of them.
No, caramel apple. Exactly. Hatchman family email. Yes,
No.
you've got it.
No.
Jeremy is right. Jeremy wins. Thank you. See? I love it. Thank you, folks.
No.
Melissa, it's okay. Melissa, it's not your fault.
Jeremy also thinks
It's
that
not
the
your
word
fault.
walrus is pronounced.
I say it has a
walrus.
subtle L. I think,
No, he thinks the L in walrus is silent.
No, subtle, not.
He literally calls them walruses, and I was
No.
like, "What is that?"
No, I
A
don't
walrus?
like when you
The animal with the big teeth, a walrus.
I don't like when you over
walrus?
enunciate the walrus.
I don't do that. I just say walrus.
It's too heavy on the L.
Will you guys please tell Jeremy that the L in walrus is not a
now you're
silent
trying
L.
to, you're trying to
It's
bounce
not
back.
walrus.
You're trying to bounce back off of the caramel loss. Is that what's happening now?
I didn't lose.
Melissa was a teacher. I know. She should know better.
Oh my god. It's been a hot
The
day.
caramels are still coming in.
No. Walrus. It's walrus, not a silent L.
So we've had this is like an ongoing joke / discussion in our family, and she's like, when is there ever another silent or subtle L? I'm like, how do you pronounce salmon? Do you say salmon?
I do.
No.
Yeah, I do.
Nobody says
I say
salmon.
I want 5 pounds of salmon every time
No.
I go to the
That's
Yep.
also incorrect.
walrus.
I love it. Get along. We get along. We just have friendly
We
disagreements.
just obviously don't agree on the English
It's
language.
fun. Yeah. I say things correctly and Melissa chooses not to. It's okay.
Oh yeah, you're the victor.
Like I said, hey, I'm gonna say most people were siding
Carmel,
with me on
$4.99
this.
super
Oh,
chat.
no.
Thank you.
No, it's
Thank
caramel.
What? No.
Caramel. Thank
You
you.
can have your $4.99 back. You go buy a caramel apple.
Let's get caught up once again here. This is getting out of
Salmon.
control.
Okay. we're
Hi
moving on.
Desert Garden, 1999 super chat. Been watching you guys for a while, and I love watching you build. I hope you guys saw my comment on the way to toenail the bottom of your exterior walls before you lift them. I think you were one of dozens of folks that pointed that out to us. So thank you so much. Fortunately, that's not something we need to concern ourselves with from here on out.
We are done lifting.
We're good
walls.
lifting walls, but thank you nonetheless.
Yes.
Let's see what else we got. We have New Zealand dancing emoji from Gareth Williams, 5 New Zealand dollars. No comment with that, but thank you as well. We appreciate it.
Yeah, there's still a lot of caramel discussions going on.
Dr. B, 1999 super chat. Greetings from Gainesville, Georgia. There's a Gainesville, Georgia. I'm familiar with the one in Florida. I'm so excited to see the progress you've made on your home. Have a great week, Diane Bryant. Well, thank you so much, Diane. We appreciate it, and you will be seeing that progress very soon.
Other than roofing, do we have anything else in the works, Jeremy?
We do. I don't know what I can disclose or divulge here.
I don't know. I mean, do you care if we talk about it?
No.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Okay, go ahead. Have at it.
Okay. Trying to think how to.
But like a soft version. Don't give the full gamut.
No?
I mean, you know what comes along with a house. It's looking more like a house. Go ahead, take it from there. We got the trusses on. What happened since then?
Wait, what are we talking about?
You tell me.
Are we talking about the house or are we talking about the other thing?
What other thing?
The other thing.
What other thing?
With the fence and stuff.
Oh, yeah, no, you can talk about that.
I can.
I don't think that's that surprising, right? There's other
I
people
don't
who have
know.
already caught on to it.
I think so. Okay.
And I saw Route 66 on here.
Really?
Before we got fired up,
How
I saw
are
them
you
on here.
feeling? That was scary. That made me go, oh.
Yeah, hey, chime in if you're still on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I saw you on here before we got started.
Okay, so yes, we are working on the house. We're working on the roofing. We're working on some other things. Stay tuned. It looks totally different now, which is really exciting. I'm super excited for the videos coming out. But we also have some other projects because, as we always say, we're not building just a home, we're building a homestead. So, as people are saying, sheep, horses, we may have some more sheep coming this summer because we did actually have a few ewes that did not get bred in the fall and have spring babies. So we could be having summer babies, but that is not the thing. So 20 years ago, I sold my last horse that I owned, and I always wanted to get horses again. So we talk about it and we joke about it a lot. And we actually had another YouTuber reach out to us that trains horses. So Tin Barn Farm reached out to us, and they're on YouTube. You guys can go check them out. And they said, hey, you know, we train horses, and we get a lot of our horses from the farm on Route 66, which is another YouTube channel. So we were just kind of watching their channel, seeing the horses they had, and then we saw one that was just like a special little horse. His name is Frank. Currently his name is Frank. We're actually going to rename him because it's kind of weird to have a horse named Frank, I think. I don't know. I feel like horses need like really strong names. So we're going to get some fencing up, and we're planning on actually getting 2 horses from Tin Barn Farm. So if you guys want, you can go over there and you can kind of watch their journey because they've got some really special kids that are going to be training these horses for us and then just putting some more rides on them. Both of them are pretty green. So they're going to be putting some rides on them, but you can go check out Frank. And then the other one that we have our eye on is a paint mare that they have, and she's beautiful. She has a little filly with her right now. So they're working with her, but she's just a brown and white paint horse. Kira's always wanted to paint. So yeah, go check out our horses. So pretty exciting. We should be getting them hopefully in August.
End of August? Is that what we're
Yeah,
thinking?
I think we're kind of aiming for end of August. It kind of depends on their schedule. They're going to be driving them out here. So that's going to be a really fun little meet and greet.
And that's part of the reason that we had the field hayed. It was kind of a priority this year. We really couldn't wait. And we're going to be reliant upon that hay because we have an alfalfa and Timothy mixture combo. We're going to need it over the winter this year for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we needed it last year with the sheep, but the sheep don't go through much hay. So
no, the sheep went through barely any of the hay. So yeah, it's a Timothy alfalfa mixture. It's a really good horse mix. So we have to be really careful with it this year. So we should be getting it baled. It was supposed to be baled today, but maybe tomorrow. And then we'll get that all covered. We're going to be putting a barn right back there for them. But right now, priority is just getting a fence up. But we also need to get the house dried in. So we're trying to balance all these different things.
We're really trying to make the push to get the house dried in, like Melissa said, before we divert our attention away from that and take on side projects like the horses and all that.
Yeah.
So, but they are coming in August. So once again, we do have a time frame to work off of there. It needs to be done prior to that. So
I'm like, we're building a house. We really need to get it dried in. I know. Let's get horses.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, like it's very overwhelming, but at the same time, it's nice to have things to look forward to and work toward. It keeps us busy. It keeps us moving along. So I think it's good.
Yeah. People are asking if we're going to be building the barn. So I don't know that we're going to have time to. And I think that what we're going to be doing is more like a lean-to structure for them right now. Down the road, we may do like a full barn, but for right now, I think it'll be more just like a lean-to structure. So something that will protect our hay, protect our horses, and then that we can also, you know, park the tractor in and stuff. So it'll be a quick little structure, nothing too fancy.
All right, let's get caught up on some of these super chats that came in. Let me scroll back up here. Nancy Luton Luton, $2.99. Still have horses to trade. One is named Carmel.
We're never naming a horse that because we'll both call it different things, and then the poor horse will be confused.
Thank you for the super chat. We got a $1.99 super chat from Jack Nave. We'll go with Nave.
I like it.
Can Jeremy do the next video epilogue? Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Yeah, Jeremy, why don't you do the ending of the video?
I think Melissa, we were just talking about this too. Melissa does such an outstanding job with the closings of the videos and her whole voiceover thing. It's something that we started doing, how long ago now? 6 weeks ago, maybe?
Yeah. We started doing it because like sometimes like we just have so much fun while we're filming and everything, and then I feel like sometimes our message and our passion about why we're here and why we're doing this gets lost a little bit. So I like to kind of bring that back together at the end of the video and talk about, you know, just how we're feeling at the end of the week. So that's why we started doing it.
Yeah, we added that after watching, there's a couple different shows that we watched. It was Duck Dynasty, where they kind of do that wrap up at the end of every episode. I love the way, like Melissa said, it just really like ties everything together, and I think it's a great recap and a great little opportunity to provide some insight, like she said, on how we're feeling, what's going on. And then Meat Eater is the other show that we saw, and we're like, you know what, we should try this out. And I think she does an outstanding job with it. She writes it, she records it herself. I could not match that, top it, I guarantee you. So I do a lot of the voiceover on like our sponsors and stuff like that, but I don't think that I have enough of like an emotional connection in me to express that in an adequate way.
Via your voice.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
you just say it.
Melissa does an exceptional job with it. I really genuinely mean that. I think every time she plays it for me or shows it to me, I get like kind of emotional about it. It's just, and I know it's us in our situation here that she's talking about, so maybe it's different for me, but I don't know. She gets me almost every single time with those. So I'm not gonna put myself out there. Maybe like
I feel like you should try it.
Maybe if like Melissa gets sick or something in the winter, I'll try it. But, thank you for your super chat as well. Let me scroll back up. I think there was one more. Lynn Mitchell, $5 super chat saying, "Let's start a new fight." Is it pecan or pecan?
Pecan.
I think I see.
Pecan.
Or pecan?
Pecan.
Pecans aren't like a big thing up here. That's like down south, right? Like pecan pie.
Yeah.
Pecan pie. I think I say pecan though.
Pecan.
Right?
That sounds like.
I don't know. That's not something that's
pecan.
That's not part of my verbal
I
repertoire.
don't know.
Pecan?
I think
pecan.
we're mutually confused on that one.
I'll go with whatever you recommend. How about that? All right, let's scroll back down. Scrolling.
I see people from so many different countries. It's so cool. Philippines, Dominican Republic.
Pecan. Yeah, it's one of the coolest things about YouTube. When there's never been another time where you could sit in your side yard, your backyard, front yard, on your property, hang out and chat with folks from all across the world. It's unreal.
Yeah.
We always talk about what an awesome opportunity and platform YouTube is and what it provides. It's not possible to do any other way. So very cool.
Someone asking if the horses are Mustangs. So these horses are actually rescues from the Navajo Indian Reservation over there, and the mare we don't have too much history on, but little Frank, I love that little horse. He has blue eyes. He's so cute. I kind of think he's like a pony. He's only like 13 one hands or something. I think he's just right above the pony limit, but I've been calling him a pony. But we're not really sure. I mean, the one is a paint, and then Frank, I don't know, maybe like a paint Mustang or.
So sorry to interrupt, but the farm on Route 66 is still on here. So I guess
maybe you guys know what Frank is. What breed is Frank?
Waiting. Let's see if it popped up. Yeah, Mexico.
And we really, really hope your shoulder is feeling better. I didn't let Jeremy watch that video because I didn't want him to tell me I couldn't have horses after you fell out.
I'm a little intimidated by horses. I'm a lot intimidated by horses.
You can ride Frank. He's little. You'll smush him.
Sherry says, "Thanks, Jeremy, for letting Melissa get her horses." Thanks, it's her dream. Way to love your family. Yeah, it's something I've always wanted to kind of facilitate, right? I mean, I've known Melissa's always wanted it, so yeah, I think it's great that she gets to re-harness her dream of riding a horse, and we have the perfect situation here for it. So yeah, it's cool. That's really the primary reason that we moved out here, is for stuff like that. Right. It wasn't about building a home for us. It was about living out the dreams
Right.
that we had and living the
Yeah.
life that we envisioned for ourselves.
Yeah.
So whether it be riding horses or, just being outdoors and gardening, which is something we're passionate about, or going for hikes and just being in a beautiful, peaceful spot. That's kind of what it was more so about for us, more than anything, more than the house.
Yeah, the house is just part of it. It's
Yeah.
not why we came here. We came here for a lifestyle, and that definitely included horses and sheep and the garden and chickens and all of that.
Yeah,
And
the house is just a bonus.
yeah,
You need to live somewhere.
yeah, the house is that's just part of it.
Let's see what else we got. See if Route 66.
Yeah, I think he said that he's a I saw Frank is a Mustang pony is what I saw, which I didn't see if that was from him. But
Hey, Roger Sasaki, aloha.
oh, hi Roger.
Hope I didn't miss it.
I saw something about Frank's a Mustang pony, so that to me that kind of makes sense. That's what he looks like to me. Frank is a wild Mustang pony from the Navajo Reservation. There we go. That's farm on Route 66.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, and then I think the paint mare is in fact a paint. I think.
She's really cool looking.
She is beautiful. And yeah, we were just talking to Tin Barn Farm last night, and he said that, she's just the sweetest. She has just an awesome, sweet personality. So these are both pretty young horses, I think, like 4 and 6. So I know that young horses are a handful, and I know that they're going to be massive projects. I've owned horses for a long time, and I did train a little Arabian myself, so I understand the commitment of that. But what I love about getting horses that are young is they don't have those bad habits, and they don't have this history of possible abuse or weird triggers and things like that. So I want to have these horses for forever. I want them to live here for 25 years, and so it's really exciting to just get some really young horses that we can just really make our own.
How often do we do these live streams? DB Douglas is asking.
Once a month.
We do them once a month.
Yep.
Okay, so there was a couple questions that I saw in here that kind of tie into one another. John Chang is asking, is it lonely out there? And then to piggyback on that, oh, where'd it go? Dang it. There was a super chat question I want to incorporate with that. From Ann Hopkin, $24.99 super chat. What an incredible place to raise a family. With homeschooling and spending so much time on the homestead, do the kids play sports or do other activities in the community to socialize? So I'll just say number one, first of all, no, it is not lonely out here. We have each other, and we're not super isolated. I mean,
yeah,
we're out there. I mean, we're pretty dang rural, but we do have neighbors. We have folks we see periodically. We had neighbors, like I said, that stopped by today, and we chatted for a bit. But more than that, we have each other. There's 6 of us here. That's part of the appeal of it for us, right? Is we get to be closer as a family. But yeah, as far as kids go, though.
Yeah, there's kids all over the place here. Actually, there's a family building right behind us, and they've got 6 kids, and they've got a girl Nevaeh's age and a little girl Kaimani's age. And then our neighbors over here have 3 kids, all of our kids' ages. That's actually our daughter's best friend, so they can just walk over and see each other. And then we have a family over their building. You can kind of see their building. If we're in our garden, they bought the lot next to us. They just started building, so you'll probably start to see little glimpses of their house.
They just got a barn put up, and so a lot of people have been asking, because you can see on like some of the drone shots I take, you can see their barn that's just popped up all of a sudden. So people are like, what is that? Where did that come from? Who's that belong to? And so that's the other family that's moving in here, and they're on the 20 acres next door. Yeah,
they should be moved in by Christmas, and they have 4 kids and another one on the way. So just within this tiny little 80-acre section, there's going to be more kids than adults. It's been overrun.
The kids also don't do sports anymore. They used to. We did taekwondo, soccer, what else? Gymnastics, all that kind of stuff. But being out here, number one, there's not a ton of options. There are options locally, but it's a ways to drive into town and do that. And number 2, it's something we've kind of made the conscious decision to get away from and pull back from. It just kept us really busy. We have enough going on, and I don't know that all of it was necessarily beneficial for the kids. Don't get me wrong. I played sports growing up. I played sports into college. I don't know. I feel like it takes away more than it benefits the kids and our family as a whole.
Yeah. So it says new neighbors. Oh, soon they'll be putting up a strip mall. No, we don't even have a grocery store. We don't even have a gas station.
There's nothing out here. There's a gas station.
Oh, sort of. Yeah. Well, it's never open.
Yeah.
It's like a family-owned little single pump. That doesn't really count. And then there's nothing out here.
We're never gonna have a strip mall out here.
Nope. I don't. I would be thrilled to have a grocery store, but I don't think there will ever be enough people living out here
It's
to
not
ever
gonna
justify that. So we have to drive. We have to drive into town. It's an hour to and from to get to like Safeway.
Like a town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, our little community here has maybe 300 people.
Yeah.
Maybe it's kind of like the rough guesstimation.
Yeah.
It's very small, but we like it that way.
Yep.
I like the solitude. I like the peace and quiet.
Yeah.
So for the person who's asking if it's lonely, it's never lonely. That's never the case.
No, we're never lonely. We're busy, and then we like to go out and do stuff too. Like especially in the summertime. Tomorrow we are not working. Tomorrow we are going out for a fun day, and that's really exciting. We're gonna get ice cream. We're gonna go play in the water. It's gonna be super hot, so we're just gonna go to the beach.
All right, let's see what else we got. Let me scroll down here. There's a lot of ooh.
What are you going to do with the little house you built inside your garage? So by the time we're done with our house, it may sit empty for a year or two until Nevaeh's old enough to live there. I mean, she has to really show that she's responsible because there is a wood stove to heat it, and then, you know, a full kitchen and everything. So we don't want a 16-year-old per se living in there. That would be kind of crazy. So once she's 18, as long as she's being responsible and she's working hard and she's got, you know, a job and contributing and things like that, then she can live in the tiny home. And I think what it will be is just transitionary housing for all of our kids. So then once Kaimani's old enough, he can live in there, and it's just kind of a nice place to have. And then if none of the kids want to live in there or they don't need to live in there, then we've got guest housing for when our family comes.
Yeah, it's just an option.
Yeah.
It's an additional option.
Yeah,
so Melissa's parents come, they can go hang out in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're kind of thinking right now, like she said, that it'll be transitionary housing for the kids. We'll see.
Who runs faster between you two? Probably Jeremy.
I don't know anymore. I'm so beat up.
I
don't move like I used to. I ran track in high school. I was really quick. I played soccer as well, and that's kind of my thing, is that I ran faster than a lot of people.
Yeah.
So I didn't have moves or anything. I would just try to blow by folks. So back in the day, I mean, I ran a 4.340 clock with like lasers and everything. I was really quick. I ran 10-second 10.7 was my time on the 100 meters. The 200 meters, which was like really my race. I love the 200 because I like running the turns. I ran a 23 and change, 23 seconds and change. And then I also ran like a mid 50s for a 400 meter. And then I ran a bunch of relays as well. But I don't move like that anymore. I don't know. I'm getting older.
Yeah.
A little broken down.
Did you guys lose weight? Jeremy, did you lose weight?
I've gained weight, if anything.
Me too, actually.
Yeah. We were just talking about this too the other day. I think because I don't have like a work schedule anymore. It's where, you know, like I have a designated time to eat lunch. I do a lot more snacking, especially at night. If anything, I need to whip myself into better shape because I feel like I'm really out of shape. This is probably the worst shape I've ever been in.
I'm not going to lie to you.
Which might surprise a lot of people because we are staying so busy. But at the same time, like I said, I don't have a regular work schedule. So I'm definitely eating a lot more food.
So I actually did put on a little weight. So I'm super naturally just a bony knees and elbow person. I've always been just rail thin, and I've always hated it. And I've actually put on like 5 or 6 pounds since moving here, and that's really hard for me to do. And I'm super proud of it. And I think it's muscle because my arms are kind of buff now.
Okay, we got another. I don't know if I addressed this one. You tell me, remind me. Sorry,
Okay.
I get lost. Fabian T with a $100 super chat. Is that ringing the bell? Your family is awesome. Keep pursuing your dreams and great videos. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, regardless.
Yeah.
Again, if that's the second
I
time
did not
I'm addressing
think
that.
we've read that one. Thank you so much.
$24.99 super chat from. I think I read this one. Yep, I did read that one. Moving along, $19.99 from Maria Ayala. You are amazing. Thank you so much, Maria.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. We got a $5 super chat from Song Daddy saying, "How's my back?" My back has been good. It's been holding up really well. Thanks for asking, first of all. I do feel twinges every now and again where I kind of get those back spasms, but I've never thrown it back into like full spasm. But every now and again, yeah, I feel a little tweak. So I try to be careful. Fortunately, we haven't been doing anything that, not that it necessarily requires that I be lifting something heavy in order to trigger it, but
Yeah.
usually I just do it.
It was like the tiniest little pieces of wood that
I
we
did
were
it just
using.
standing up once from a squatting position. I stood up, and I've done it before, but it usually happens in the winter when it's colder outside and we're getting work done, like it did this past year. That's usually when I throw it out. Not so much in the summertime, but it's been.
Yeah, it's always been in the winter because he threw his back out. I was like 10 days overdue with Eli, and he threw his back out like bad.
That sucked.
And then the day I went into labor, he was like sleeping on the floor. I mean, his back was out, and I was having a home birth, and he was supposed to be my birth partner, or what do they call it?
I was still there. I was in the
My
tub.
rally guy. Anyway, he was in probably no, probably not as much pain, but
I was sleeping on the floor the night that she gave
Yep.
birth. I was sleeping on the floor because my back was just in such rough shape, and it usually kind of helps me recover a little quicker.
Yeah. So, and that was also in January. So
Yeah.
it does seem like it's always been in the winter.
Yeah. I think that's pretty normal.
Yep.
All right, back to the chat.
Do you plan on fencing around your property for wildlife? No, not around the whole property. That would just be crazy amount of fencing. And the only way to really keep out bear and everything would be to electrify that, and that would just be kind of nuts. I mean, we have just too much land, I think, to fully fence it at this time anyway.
So again, another common question that I see popping up: bear updates. What's going on with the bears?
We don't really know because we don't have our cameras up, and the only time that we really see, well, we actually did see the bear twice this year with our actual eyes, and then we saw a grizzly last summer, but we usually catch them on the camera, and then we don't have our cameras going right now. We need to reset them and put them back.
Yeah, they may very well be around, but that particular week we saw them 3 out of 4 days.
Yeah. She was definitely in the area.
So yeah, I don't know if it's just we were spending more time outside or what.
Yeah.
We haven't seen a lot of activity, but like she said, we don't have our cameras up either. And then the other question, which I don't know if you want to address, is what kind of roof are we, or do we have on now? Metal roof, shingles, what do we go with? Do you want to even address that?
I don't know. I don't want to give away all the fun secrets.
Yeah,
no, you guys just have to watch the videos.
You'll see.
That's how we get you to watch.
As I'm looking at it again.
Oh, it looks good though.
I love the way it looks, but it's dirty right now. We needed some rain to come in and clean it up. What? That doesn't mean anything.
All right. Someone wants to know who cooks. Is it you or me?
Melissa, not me.
Jeremy grills.
I do. Yeah, that's true.
A lot of times I'm like, we're grilling tonight. Hey, we're grilling tonight.
We probably grill 2 or 3 times a week.
Yeah, with our pit boss smoker. That makes everything taste amazing.
Yeah, if you don't have a pellet grill, highly recommend it. If you are gonna get a pellet grill, get a pit boss.
Yeah,
I have nothing but great things to say about it, and it's cheaper than Traeger's. I'll say that. So
yeah,
if you're in the market for one, check them out. Check them out. They did send us a grill, but I can say, like I said, I use it 2 or 3 times a week. I absolutely love it, and it makes food taste so much better.
Everything so amazing.
We make pork tenderloins on there maybe once every couple weeks, and it is unreal. Her parents came in and were like, "That is the best pork I've ever had."
Yeah, we make salmon on it
all the time,
probably once a week. It's so good. How did we find our land? Has been popping up quite a bit, and just about finding land and people looking for land out here. So we found our land actually randomly on Facebook. It was on like a Facebook homesteading site. It was a for sale by owner. Our neighbor just said, hey, putting out some feelers. We're going to be selling possibly this piece of land. And Jeremy saw it when he was at work, and he's like, we need to go check this out, because we were on our way to Idaho to look at 3 or 4 other pieces. So it was the last piece that we looked at. The other pieces were terrible. They were nothing like the picture, which is so often how it goes. And we came out here, and it was so much better than the pictures, that's never happened before. And we just knew this was the piece. So yeah, we just randomly found it on Facebook. But it's hard now. Back then, not as many people were wanting to move to Idaho or North Idaho, and you could just, this piece of land actually sat on the market for a year, and then they pulled it off the market because nobody bought it. And now, if anything out here goes on the market, it's gone in a day. So, I mean, you really need to go at it with an agent. I know so many people that are trying to use Zillow and all these other sites and then find land themselves. By the time it hits Zillow, it's sold. You have to work with an agent out here.
We really lucked out though in our search. It became very frustrating. There was a bunch of times where I came out here and looked at a bunch of property like she said, and I just came back super frustrated, and I'm just like, this is never going to happen.
Yeah.
So I guess my biggest advice would be to just be relentless about it and know that, or just stay disciplined, to where if you have a specific set of things and requirements that you need to see in a property, just try to stick to it if possible. It's really tough to do, and like I said, you become frustrated, but
it gets discouraging.
The right property will come along eventually.
Yeah, I remember like thinking like 2 years into our search, because we looked forever, I'm like, the perfect piece is out there, and it's just sitting there. It's just sitting there waiting for us to find it. And it was, and then it popped up, and it was perfect timing.
Homeschooling, I keep seeing this pop up as well. And somebody was asking, I think somebody said that there was a super chat about it, and if I missed it, I apologize. I'm sorry, guys. Let me see if I can find it.
A question about homeschool?
Yeah, here we go. Daniel, hey, my fiance asked with a super chat how you homeschool, and if you plan to make a video about how you go about doing that. Please look, she's so hurt. You missed her question. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
My apologies to Daniel and fiance.
You're supposed to.
Like I said, guys, I do my best to try and keep up with the chat.
Yeah,
it's just
sorry,
really hard to
it
do.
goes so fast.
So yeah, I'll let you tackle that. That's more your thing.
Okay, so yes, we do homeschool here, and we use a program by Alpha and Omega called Life Packs. The reason I went with Life Packs is because it's very organized and simple. It's not, it doesn't require me with the older kids to be like over their shoulder. It's very, very independent. And we have 4 different kids in 4 different grades. And like Eli really needs one-on-one. Kira still needs like at least 50% one-on-one with her work. And so the older kids are able to just take it and go. So I highly recommend the Life Packs if you have multiple ages. If you only have 1 kid or 2 kids and you're just sitting there and you're able to give them the one-on-one, there are programs that I would think would be stronger than the Life Packs. The Life Packs don't cover everything, and sometimes I have to add in some reading or some literature and things like that. So I don't think any curriculum is perfect, but I think any curriculum out there is pretty good.
Did you address whether or not we have any videos on that?
We had a video a long time ago. It wasn't very good. So I think I ended up taking it down like 2 years ago. It was a pretty weak video, but it wasn't a subject that we got a lot of interest in, and that's why we haven't
I think it'd be more
covered it
popular
again.
now than it was back then.
Yeah, it might be because a lot of people are more interested in it. So yeah, maybe when our curriculum comes in, I'm gonna order curriculum again pretty soon here, because last year I made the mistake of ordering it too late, and we got kind of a late start with all the delays in the mail and everything. So I'm going to be ordering the curriculum soon, and then gutting our filing cabinets and getting all ready for next school year. So yeah, I'll try to cover that a little bit. And I'm so sorry that we missed
Yeah, I apologize again.
question.
He's saying thank you now. So sorry about that. I'm doing my best. I apologize. Never had a bad video about her homeschooling one day. Didn't Nevaeh kind of address that a little bit?
Yeah.
Nevaeh, our daughter, also has a channel, Nevaeh Souza. I think it's linked to our channel, right? So if you go into channels, maybe you can find her there. I think she kind of provides some insight onto her day. It's very self-driven, self-motivated. We kind of just get them set up. Melissa does anyway, and they go doing their own thing.
Yeah.
No complaints though, right, with the curriculum or anything like that? Do you supplement it in any way?
I do with some reading. And when we lived in Washington and I wasn't building a house 8 hours a day, I used to hammer the kids with U.S. history.
Shouldn't hammer the children, Melissa. Pretty sure that's frowned upon. Hashtag dad jokes.
Yeah. So I love U.S. history, and so I would create these huge history units. And so
a lot of Civil War.
Yeah, we did. I mean, we covered the Civil War for a year. We covered World War II for a year. We covered
U.S. history.
Yeah, it was all U.S. history, and we started with like the discovery of America and the Pilgrims, and all of the Native Americans, and we did Lewis and Clark for a year, because it was fascinating, because we live in the Pacific Northwest and we were actually able to see the Columbia River and follow the Lewis and Clark trails and the wagon train, and I don't know, I geek out on that stuff, but I unfortunately don't have time to torture our children with history anymore. They have a history curriculum. I just like to make it 90% of our day.
Doing all that was really cool, because Melissa and I were public school kids, and so for us to delve back into all those topics and subjects was really interesting.
Yeah.
We kind of took it on as a family almost. Like, I mean, I was getting sucked in and learning
we
things
went
as the kids were.
Yeah, we went on this massive road trip, and we went all through Cody, Wyoming, and they have the what is that museum called?
Museum of the Rockies? Is that it?
No, that's the dinosaur museum that Eli keeps asking to go to.
I can't remember.
It's like the Buffalo Bill Museum in Cody, Wyoming, and it's amazing. If you ever are in that area, you have to go and spend like 3 days. And we did all of Yellowstone, and then we went to Mount Rushmore, and we learned about all the presidents, and it was so fascinating. It was a homeschool road trip, but of course we had fun, but I had books, and I torture the kids with history.
We got a $1.99 super chat from Carl Sukdale asking, do you own a PS4 or an Xbox? Who wields the sword? I wield the sword, but it has nothing to do with a PS4 or
what
an
do you
Xbox.
Mean, who wields
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't know, honestly.
Is that
a
Zelda reference?
Yeah. So the last time we owned a gaming console, I guess that's not true, because we won that one PlayStation, right?
Yeah, but then we broke it.
We're not gamers. We don't play games.
No.
Our kids don't play games. I don't know. I played Super Mario way back in the day when we were kids. That's about I think I had a Super Nintendo, and that's the last gaming console I really played on a consistent basis. There were a couple other super chats. Let me get caught up real quick, Mama.
Okay.
$10 super chat from Ratsass67. Hey guys,
Hey.
this hospice nurse has a night off. Okay, in your list. Love your channel, but more so, I truly love your sponsor advertisements.
Well, thank
They are
you.
truly gifted talents. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
We
that.
appreciate that. Yeah, we try to make them entertaining and fun. We know not everybody loves the sponsored ads, ourselves included at times, but it's really what enables us to do what it is that we're doing, and we try to make it fun for everybody, right?
Yep.
Which isn't always easy. It's actually a lot of work. Those ads take us
a day, probably.
a while
Like
to
a good
do.
solid day. But we love our sponsors. They make this possible for us, and we hopefully we can make you guys laugh in the process. And there's some really cool products that I now own, and I'm a little obsessed with a lot of them.
Yeah, that's always our goal here, is to try to make you guys laugh and just have a sense of joy and come along for the ride with us. So thank you for the acknowledgement there. Appreciate it. The lowly one, $5 super chat, saying, always love the relaxing content. Don't stop! Exclamation point.
Thank you.
Don't stop. Thank you so much. And I think there was one more. Nope, I was wrong. That was it. There was a bunch of other questions that were coming in about solar, though. You want to talk about that?
Okay. So with solar, we've always had a plan of being solar first and then grid back up to where we can just switch it over in the winter time, because we do not have a lot of sun here in the winter time, and solar you would need a massive system and a huge battery bank in order to make that work. So especially with a functioning farm, and because we're on wells, so we have to run the well pump, and all of that is a huge drain on a solar system. So we'd like to do kind of a combination where we've got the full solar, and then we can switch it over if we need to.
Yeah, I'd like to do a transfer switch setup of some kind. I don't want to be grid tied though if we do go solar. Initially, I had a real interest in solar. I wanted to be solar first, and that just wasn't really feasible for us. So we decided to go grid power. But if we do add the solar, it is definitely going to be independent from the grid. I don't want to do grid tied.
Right.
I want to make sure that if we're going to be generating our own power, we have access to it.
Right.
We can flip a transfer switch at any given time and go primarily like this time of year with these beautiful long days that we have up here. We can be solar first in the wintertime when that's depleted, and we can hop back on the grid and be good to go.
Yeah.
So we're all about diversification and having options here. I like having, if 2 is 1 and 1 is none, 3 is better than 2.
Yeah. So we want everything tied to big generators as well.
We have, how many solar generators do we have now?
We have 4 solar generators.
And the solar generators played a huge role in keeping us up and running when we first got here, because going to town to get gas was getting old, and so having those solar generators were great. The 2 more recent ones that we just received, I haven't even tried yet, but I will say, if you're in the market for those as well, solar generators are a beautiful thing. Seriously. And they power, when we do use our grill, I use my solar generator, the Jackery one, just because it's small and portable and lightweight. Love that thing. And I just keep it connected to that, and I can fire it up at any given time. No worrying about extension cords, nothing like that. It's great.
Yeah.
Not to sound like a salesman, but I love those things. Seriously.
He just really likes them. They're not even sponsors.
Can you sell power back to the grid? Yeah, you can, but I don't know. For me personally, I just don't really see the point of that. Have you considered geothermal? No, I have not. I don't know. I don't know a whole bunch. I don't know much about it, I should say. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Haven't really looked into it all that much.
Janet says that you look like one of the 7 dwarves.
I appreciate it. I'll take it as a compliment.
I don't think
Which one?
Harry? I don't think she meant it as a compliment.
I'm going to take it as a compliment.
She said you should shave your beard to your face.
I saw other folks asking about that, if I'm going to shave for the summer. Melissa's been pressuring me to do it. There's been a lot of pressure on the channel from random people saying I should shave the beard.
It's actually not helping. It's making it worse.
I'm a very stubborn person. So when somebody tells me I should do something, it makes me not want to do it. If somebody says I can't do something, it makes me want to show that person that I can do it.
So if you all could say, Jeremy, you can't shave. You can never shave. If you shave, you look disgusting. That would be super helpful for me.
I have one of those personalities, because I actually did kind of plan on knocking it down for the summer. But Melissa's like, you said you're gonna shorten it up for the summer. I said, but Melissa, all these people.
I don't want you to knock it down. I want you to shave it to the shape of your face, the way you used to wear it.
I told her all these people online want me to shave, so I can't.
Look at this. Look at this. If you take all this away, he has a chin. Oh, it's so handsome.
No.
Okay, Jeremy is one of those men that's beautiful. Like, Jeremy's a beautiful man. And eventually he's going to become old, and then he's just going to become an old Hawaiian man. And I know that. And then I don't care when he has a beard, because he'll just be an old Hawaiian man that like hunches around with his beard, and I love him because he's my scruffy little old man. But right now, he's a handsome, beautiful specimen, and I want to see his chin and his chiseled jawline and his sexy
Okay,
face.
let me read some of these comments. The beard looks good on you. Keep the beard.
No.
Don't shave the beard.
No, I don't. No.
Keep the beard. Maybe it's people that are trying to do the whole reverse psychology on me.
Oh, they're doing it. Okay, yeah.
Maybe
there
that's
you
what
go,
it
guys.
is.
Tell them.
No,
Tell
no,
them to
but see,
keep
now
it.
I just appreciate the support. It makes me want to keep the beard.
God.
No, I'm not. I don't know. I'm enjoying it right
Tell
now.
him he can't shave the beard.
And I know this beard isn't great. It probably doesn't look all that great, but there's more meaning than that to it for me.
Okay, but you've got the meaning. We all get the point.
Yeah,
Shave it
but
so
I'm
your wife
enjoying
is
it. I'm
happy.
still enjoying it. The second I stop
know who
enjoying it,
isn't?
then I'll get rid of it. I look younger without the beard. Yeah, that was a very common common comment that came in with our time lapse video.
You're gonna be older eventually anyway.
So here's my thinking with that. I'm gonna be older. I'm gonna have more gray in my beard, which I already do.
Which is cool. It's distinguished.
It's cool on guys that can pull that off. I don't
You
have
can
the
pull
ability
it
to
off.
do that.
Yes,
So
you can. When you have a big gray beard, it'll look fine.
while my beard is still dark, I'm gonna hold on to the beard for now. So you just want me to look more
I want it to be completely shaved to your face.
with like a razor though?
No, like the way it used to be in the summer when you only got to grow it for like a month, like the Stetson, like kind of 5 o'clock shadow look, like to where I can see your whole jawline. Nothing at all hanging down.
Hawaiian
no
Amish is a
half
new
an
GQ.
inch, nothing.
I
None
love
of
it.
that.
The only way I would do it, and we've talked about this before, and I don't even want to throw the idea. Anyway, I'd mentioned that I would do it for like a charitable cause because we've been slacking there.
Yes.
And so if we could come up with an idea and wrap my beard being shaved into some kind of charitable cause,
Yeah.
then I would do it. So if anyone has any ideas,
Shave for
throw it
children's
out there.
cancer.
Yeah, we've done stuff like that in the past. We've worked with Children's Cancer Association, which
Yeah.
we like. I think that's something
They're
everybody
not
can
going
get
to
on board
want your hair though. There's no locks
I'm
for
not
love
saying
that's
that.
going to accept that puff.
with. I'm not saying that.
Some
I'm just
poor
saying,
kid would be like, "What the?"
really do please
That's
shave.
what I get.
I'm being a brat. I'll be cooler,
Yeah.
like temperature-wise.
Well,
It doesn't bother me that
temperature-wise
much.
and personality-wise.
Somebody else just gave us
Horse
Sika
rescue.
Sika
That's a
Blue
good idea.
$4.99 for a beard oil fund. So they obviously want me to keep the beard as well.
It's not helpful. What's the meaning?
What's the
People wanna
meaning? The
know
meaning
what's the meaning.
is,
What's the meaning?
so I worked in law enforcement for 13 plus years up until we decided to leave law enforcement, leave our old home, our old life behind to come out here. During that time, my old department, my agency did not allow for us to grow any facial hair other than a very short, neatly kept mustache, which always made me look super creepy. I did it periodically, but I always wanted to grow a beard.
He did.
And it's something that because I started so young, I was 23 years old. I don't think I could even grow a beard at age 23. It's just something I've never done up until this point. So I took this time and this opportunity to grow out my beard just to see what it looks like, see how I liked it. And so for me, it means freedom. It means
Yeah, but it's been a
it
year.
means carpe diem. It means doing the things like we were talking about earlier that we always dreamed about doing but couldn't. So this is one of those many things.
Well, eventually. Never mind.
What?
I was
Say it.
going to say you're going to dream
Say
about doing something you can't do if you don't shave that beard.
Shave it. I can grow it back in the winter. My beard takes a really long time to grow. My beard does not grow quickly at all. So
Darn.
yeah, do a live and the money donated during the live gets donated. Yeah, that's kind of what we were thinking previously, or I was thinking previously anyway.
Yeah.
That actually came in as a super chat. Let me get caught up with these once again.
Okay. Charity,
mhm,
Melissa. I like it. I think we'll do a charity. Let's do it.
Bugs. Let's see. We got a, where'd it go? $5 super chat from Tony Dobson saying beard fun. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks.
That sounds like it's in favor of the beard.
Thanks, Tony.
Michelle S, like I just said, do a live live shave and donate the money during the live that gets donated. Yeah, you know what? I think eventually we probably will make that happen. These are other little kittens.
This is Kootenai. So my mother said she wanted Kootenai, and here the cat still is. And my mom isn't coming to get it.
So maybe for sale
Mom,
soon.
come get your cat, or I'm going to sell it.
He's an adorable cat though.
Yeah, he's cute. He's we don't even know how this puffy, fluffy cat came out of our little Mabel.
He's huge. Thanks, Kira.
Eli, hey buddy. Paula's
Everything
saying hi
well?
to you.
Hi.
Say hi, Paula.
Hi, Paula.
Porque Te Amo saying, Melissa, stop shaving your legs and underarms until I shave.
I don't even
Challenge
think he'd care.
accepted.
He wouldn't care. He'd be like, grow it, girl. You be a hippie. And
True.
I would be like, this is gross.
Do you like Daddy's beard?
No.
Eli likes it. Why don't you like it?
Cause.
That's what?
It feels like string.
It feels like string.
Yes.
It's
Wow.
stringy.
How lovely. String.
Yeah, put the cat away. I don't think he wants to be out, Joe. Too hot.
Too hot for him.
He's long fur. Linda Johnson 77480 saying, check out Red Poppy Ranch. They're also in Idaho using solar. Yeah, we know Red Poppy Ranch, not personally, but we know them from YouTube. Great channel.
Yep.
Heath and Cedar, if I'm
Her
remembering
name's
correctly.
Cedar? That's
Yeah.
a cool name.
Yeah, great channel. They've done a ton of work. I think they've been on their property now for 4 years, maybe something like that.
Yeah,
But
and
yeah.
they've done a lot of work. Yeah.
They're totally off grid. He does
They're
a great
hard
job of banging
workers.
out products and their projects. They're way
Projects.
down in southern Idaho. Far,
Yeah,
far
they're
away
not
from
close to us, or we would make an attempt to actually know them in person. But yeah, they're probably 9 hours from us, so not close at all.
Here. $5 super chat from Jberg588 saying hi.
Hi,
Hi.
thank you.
And a $9.99 super chat from Nicholas Lucia saying hashtag embrace the suck. Hashtag shave it off.
Yes. Hashtag. There you go.
It'll come.
Just shorten the beard. That's all I want. I just want it. I want it like
if I do it, I'm shaving it.
completely. No, it doesn't need to be bare. Just like 5 o'clock shadow. He looks sexy with the 5 o'clock shadow, like a Stetson man.
I don't look sexy, no?
Your eyes do. I hate not seeing his chin, and his.
Such a weird thing.
He has a nice jawline.
It's not all about looks, Melissa.
It is
Okay.
for me, Jeremy. That's literally why I talked to you. When I saw you when I was 21, I said, that's a handsome guy. I'm going to go talk to him. I wasn't like, he looks smart. It's
But
just
come
the
to find out,
reality.
you are. That's
Just-
what I was
But
expecting
then
to
when
follow
I
up.
went out with you, you were smart
Yeah.
and funny and handsome.
Turns out he was a brilliant
But
man.
if you hadn't been just super sexy, I wouldn't have gone up and talked to you. I gave Jeremy my phone number. He was that cute.
Yeah, 4 years. Is your name still Jeremy? Sounds like Melissa says Jeremy.
I do. I say Jeremy, and I will always say Jeremy, and I'm going to continue to say it that way.
Yes, Christopher Ovard. It is spelled the way you spelled it, but yeah, it's endearing. That's how Melissa pronounces it.
Jeremy is too much to say. It's an extra unneeded syllable. He knows what I'm like. Jeremy. He knows. He knows.
Yeah, it's not unique to Melissa. There's a lot of people, even
Your
growing
mom
up.
did it even.
Yeah, my mom. That's how she pronounced it. A lot of people growing up just said Jeremy. So it doesn't. I don't know. Doesn't bug me.
Eva says hello from Greece. Hello, my fellow Greek.
How do you say hello in Greek?
Ah.
Come on, you're Greek.
I know how to say
I was just
thank
thinking
you.
about Greece today.
You were?
Yeah. How awesome would it be if we had the ability to just
I know
travel
how to say
Greece?
like, good morning,
How do you say it?
Kalimera.
One more time.
Kalimera?
Kalimara?
Kalimera.
Are you talking about calamari, Melissa?
No, I'm not
Are we
talking
doing
about
calamari right
calamari.
now?
Although in Greece, the calamari is a business.
I feel like you just dropped the
It's the best.
calamari on me and tried to sell it as
Kalimera.
being good morning.
Kalinitas. Good night.
114 in Yakima on Monday. Yeah, that is out of control. It is very hot here, Black Koi. It's not that hot though. I saw where we used to live.
It is
in-
that hot. Why would you say that? It's so hot. We're
No,
literally sticking
not
to
114.
the
It's supposed to be
chair.
108
Oh, no, it's
here
not.
for I think
108.
3 days in a row. 108 degrees.
Mm-mm.
I saw that back in Southwest Washington. It's supposed to be like 114.
Mhm.
And the all-time record, all-time in Portland prior to that was 107 or 108. So they are smashing that record.
People are saying hi to Kira and Eli back there,
Oh, I'm
being
sorry.
like little. You guys are like little forest gnomes. Like
You just hiding? Are you shy?
they're not shy.
No, you're not shy at all. You're just shy knowing that people are looking, huh?
Are you guys excited about the horses?
Yeah.
Which one are you most excited about?
Frank.
They like Frank. I'm excited about the painted mare.
I missed some big super chats saying Tammy B. Let me find
Oh
them.
no!
I'm sorry, guys.
Jeremy Souza.
No, Fabian. Okay, I did this one at least. Fabian T. Your family is awesome. Keep pursuing your dreams and the great videos. 99.99 from Seth Brown saying hi.
Hi!
Hi,
and thank you.
That
That
is
is
a huge
so
super chat.
nice. That is very generous.
Oh,
Thank
man,
you
did I
very
miss more?
much.
No, I got that one.
We're gonna spend $99.99 on ice cream tomorrow.
Alexis Sensible, welcome to first level member support.
Oh, thank you for joining our membership.
Pretty sure I got that one. Ooh, maybe not. Suleiman Rizvik with a 19.99 super chat and a little dancing guy that says, "You are amazing."
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you.
amazing.
Gem2, welcome to first level member support.
Thank
Remember
you.
Gem in the 80s?
Oh yeah, I used to watch Gem.
The 80s cartoon Gem.
Gem. What was how the song go?
I don't know. I don't remember much
She
about
had the
it, but
star on her eye.
that was a great show.
Yeah.
It's so 80s.
I had a Gem Peachy, which is like the little folder that you got at school, you know, at the beginning of the year. Peachies.
No.
You didn't call them Peachies? What'd you call them?
Like the Trapper Keepers? Is that
No,
what you're
no,
talking
the
about?
Trapper Keeper's the big Velcro one that was super obnoxious in class.
No. You know what I had? The
Peachies
old,
were
like,
the
they were like
folders.
the manila envelope style looking with like all the sports figures on
Oh,
them. They
those
were
were
like
the
super 60s or
stupid
70s
ones.
looking. That's what I had.
No, I had the shiny Peachies, and I had a Gem one, and then I always got Lisa Frank ones with the big horses and the Pegasus.
Was
and
it
the
last time we were on here we
unicorn.
were talking about Lisa,
Lisa
Frank? I
Frank.
had no idea what that
He
was.
didn't even know what Lisa Frank
We
is.
looked it up after the fact.
Like
I
he
still
wasn't
had
a
no
product
idea.
of the 80s. Lisa Frank and the Peachies, and they had a smell, and they were shiny, and it meant school was starting. And
Help
you
me
got to
out,
wear
guys. Did
new
I get
shoes.
caught up with super chats now? If not, I need to scroll way back up and try to find them. So hopefully I got them all. If I missed them, let me know. And if I miss them again, I apologize.
Hello from Alberta, Canada. Hello. My other side of the family is from Alberta, Canada. So we've got family from Greece, family from Alberta.
Horses, yes, horses. Where did I get my stack all day saying? Where did I get my residential skills? You mean like building skills?
Yeah.
That I have the building skills.
Yeah, Jeremy's skills.
I have no skills. That's part of our channel is that I try to encourage everybody, and I get frustrated because sometimes people don't believe me, which I mean I guess they're trying to be complimentary, which I can appreciate, but I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff, people. I promise you. A lot of this stuff, that's why we try to avoid explaining what we're doing, not out of like shame or anything like that. It's just we're not an instructional channel. That's not what we do here. And I certainly should not be teaching anyone how to build anything.
And you're going to see that in the next video.
But what? Yeah, you'll see that.
Oh, don't even get me
Okay.
started.
Anyway, so usually how this goes is that I do my research. I look stuff up. Just looking now, I see a crooked stud I need to fix at the
Really?
very top on the
Did
right
we just
side.
do that today?
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, so prime example.
it's so hot.
I do my best. I do my research, and then I try to apply what it is that I very quickly learn, and I learn on the fly.
Yes.
Granted, I will say that I think I've gotten much better and much more efficient with what I'm doing when compared to when we first moved here.
Ken says he calls BS on the skills because you are very smart.
I promise you, I appreciate it, but I promise you, I was just having a Facebook discussion with these people yesterday. What did I build prior to moving out here? 100%.
A chicken coop, a rabbit
chicken
hutch.
coop, a rabbit hutch, both
That rabbit
really
hutch
small
is falling
structures.
apart.
No, it's not.
Yeah, the whole back fell off.
As an example, so I built a shed at our last place, and that shed was so out of square, it wasn't even funny. To where I had to trim some of the trim on the corner trim because it was so out of square. And I was still proud of it. Don't get me wrong. But
So I forgot. The name went away, but it was one of our members. I'm sorry, your name went so fast I didn't get to read it. It said that our mistakes are instructional.
yeah, we always joke that we're not a how-to channel, we're a how not to.
Yeah, a
Channel.
what not to do channel. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, that's cool. I think if people can learn from our mistakes and go, oh, like our next video coming up, you're going to learn something not to do.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that.
And it was a simple mistake, which was a huge pain.
It was a simple mistake that led to a much bigger problem.
But we got it.
But now
Figured out.
you guys will know to never do that.
Yeah, and see that what she's talking about and referring to is something that yeah, it's not even it's just I wasn't paying attention. Simple as that.
It was just, yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, I appreciate it. But yeah, I promise you folks, if you are able-bodied and you have a desire to do this, even if it's just a small structure, you can do it.
Yeah.
Just take your time with it. Do your research, like I said, and go into it with like a very clear mindset and a good grasp of what you're doing. You can do it. There's no magic that comes to it.
Mabel got into a fight with something.
Oh.
Is she all busted up? Oh, okay, we'll take care of it.
Oh, really?
Sorry, apparently our cat got into a fight with something. Is she all right? No, okay, we'll take care of it.
I'll go check.
Sorry,
You
guys.
keep talking. Hold on.
Anyway, all
Our
right.
kitty's hurt.
So that'd be my message, because I've had this discussion with a lot of people regarding building skills and all that. Linda Rothschild, the elevation of our land here is we're at almost 2,000 feet exactly. Let's see, Scott Heston, I see Paula is addressing your question, saying they're going to, but they wanted to match the outside, which they are not decided on the siding yet. I'm not sure what your question was, but if you're referring to the siding, we are still undecided on that. We intended to have a very log cabin-y kind of feel and look and appearance. So we're thinking that we might go with like a faux log siding. Stay tuned to see where that goes. Not really sure. We were just talking about that again because we ideally need to have this place buttoned up, siding included, prior to this upcoming winter.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
What?
How's Mabel doing?
She definitely got bit by something.
Really?
Yeah. She's got like a big gash by her ear,
Is
and
it
then
the other
she's
cat maybe?
missing a bunch of fur on the back of her neck.
That's not good.
Yeah, and it's like the skin and everything's gone. It's weird.
I'll clean her up here.
It doesn't look like a cat. It looks like something bigger, bitter.
We got another 20 minutes or so.
Yeah.
Like a bigger cat?
Yeah, I don't know. Or a
Didn't
dog,
hear anything.
maybe? I didn't hear anything either. Maybe she got stuck. It almost looks like the fur is rubbed off. Like she could have gotten stuck under a fence or something. We'll play vet after this. She'll be okay.
Why didn't we put a peaked roof over the front porch? Saleman 44147. That will all make sense to you here
Yes.
very soon.
Stay tuned.
Yes. I missed another super chat. $50. Okay, let me get caught up once again.
Yep.
Click on these up top.
Oh, Paul was saying we can end early to take care of Mabel. Mabel's okay. I think she just rubbed some fur off and she's got a cut by her ear, but she's fine. She's laying in her bed playing with our babies right now.
Okay, $50 super chat from Alexis Sensible. There's no comment that I see. Thank you so much for the
Aw,
super chat, though.
thank
And
you.
then
Thank you very
another
much.
$10 super chat from Michael Ryan saying you guys are absolutely amazing. God bless. God bless. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Promise you, we are not amazing. We're just normal people doing our best, is what
Yep.
I always say and try to convey to people.
Yep.
Thank you, though. North Shore is sick. Are the waves up right now? It's not that time of year. South Shore, maybe. Where in Hawaii am I from? Well, I'm kind of all over. Oahu. I grew up in Waipio Gentry, Waipahu. I lived in Pearl City, Pacific Palisades for a while, but I spent the real important time of my adolescence in Aina, east end of Oahu. My family owned a house out there, and so my dad and I moved there, and that's what I would consider home, is Aina, more so than anywhere else.
Yeah.
Loved it out there. What else do we have? A trim would be nice. If I'm gonna trim it, I'm gonna shave it. I do trim it.
Why? Why not just knock it all down to your face?
I think it'd be more impactful, especially like if we're gonna do it for charity. If we're
Well,
gonna shave
yeah,
it, I'm
yeah.
gonna shave it.
But then are you gonna grow it right all
Can I
bushy
keep the
again?
mustache though?
No.
Make it like all curly.
No, we've done that.
Roll it up
You
and
did
tuck it over my
that.
ears.
He used to wax it.
Oh,
He put wax in it, and then he would make it curl up,
That's
and he wore it
fantastic.
like that for like our family pictures.
what? No, only that one
Yeah.
time.
We
Only
did
one
family
time.
pictures twice in our entire marriage, and one time he had a creepy mustache that did this.
It was fantastic,
Family pictures,
truly.
like forever, we'll look back on those.
Never get sick of that view from Jell Jepson BB. Yeah, the view behind us. Thank you so much.
Tammy says if you
Neither
love
do
me,
we.
you'll make me happy.
I make her happy. Don't you worry.
Oh my god.
Where do I find the join button from Timothy Davis? Where do you find the join button? Moving on.
It's right next to, on that note, it's right next to the subscribe button. Next to the subscribe button is a join button. If you hit the join button, you join our membership. And it's really joining a membership for any YouTuber. It's just a way of supporting your favorite YouTubers. And there's different levels, different dollar amounts that you can pick from. But as a member of our channel, you get sneak peeks on projects that we're doing. So you get to see projects a week or so before other viewers get to see them.
We've been tossing around the idea of letting our members name the horse, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
We can't
We cannot
settle on a name.
settle on a name for either horse. We actually have 2 or 3 names for each horse coming from the Tin Barn Farm, and we need to settle on names. So I think we let our members name a lot of our animals, and then we do contests and giveaways and special discount codes for our merch. And we also, every month, we do a members only live. So our lives can get a little crazy, and so, 2,000 or 3,000 people, and sometimes we miss a lot of comments. So we do a members only live, and then that is a much, much smaller live, and we're able to address everybody. And
We need to try and do that when
pretty soon we should,
soon. It's so hot this
probably-
week, though.
yeah, probably once the heat wave kind of passes in a week or
Yeah.
so, we'll do our members only live. But
Sounds good.
yeah.
All right. More super chats. We got $1.99 Australian super chat from Cindy Parks. No comment with that, or there's a little pointing finger thingy. Thank you. Scrolling back down, we have a $5 super chat from Pam Hudgens, little dancing guy to go along with that. No comment. Thank you once again. Are we going to do heated floors? That's an interesting question.
I would like to, and we have the flexibility of doing that right now, but I don't know that we will. I mean, it's kind of like one of those things that would be really great and cozy and nice, but I don't know that it's necessarily in our budget right now. So
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
We're not really not thinking that far ahead, to be honest with you. Pamela Home Crawford with a $50 super chat saying, enjoy your channel. Thank you so much.
You.
Well, thank you, Pamela. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Michael Smith with a $10 super chat saying, thank you for your service and love the commercials. Good, simple ad agency after your house is done. Well, thank you for that. And I appreciate it.
Wood burner boiler, Tin Barn Farm says.
Oh, Tin Barn Farm is on here?
Yeah. Okay, Tin Barn Farm is on here. That's who has our horses at the current time and who will be bringing them out here. So if you guys want to go, if you guys would go check out the horses, go ahead and subscribe to them. They're an awesome family. But go check out Frank. Go check out the painted mare, and then you can kind of let us know what you think on names. So we're probably going to throw out 3 names for each that we're playing around with, and then we'll do a poll.
We can't say what names we individually like, though. Melissa and I disagree on names very oftentimes.
Yes, Jeremy named all 4 of our children because there was just no way he was agreeing on any of the names.
But I think people will be thrown off
by the names.
Yeah.
Okay, we won't say who picked what names. I think the kids like a particular name. I like a particular name. Jeremy likes one. So we'll put them up and we'll do a poll.
Any veggies from our garden yet? Yeah, we have a whole bunch. In fact, what happened right before we hopped on here?
What happened?
You sat
I sat in the strawberries. So I am getting ready to go live, and Jeremy's like picked a bunch of strawberries and set them in this chair, like while I'm like messing with the phone. So then I just sat down, and it was just, I just felt insta jam, just like through the screen. It was so gross.
Butt jam.
Butt jam.
Butt jam.
Yeah, so that's how I'm gonna make our jam this
year. Yeah, no, we've been having salads all week. Our garden's doing great.
It is.
It's really exploding in all this warm weather.
Yeah, the garden's incredible. So the spinach was doing phenomenal. I mean, these massive salads, they were so crunchy and really good. And now I'm seeing them all bolt. Spinach is not like hot weather. I'm a little afraid that our lettuce is going to bolt as well, but we've been having huge salads every single day. Tomatoes are like, our cherry tomatoes are almost ready. They're starting to yellow now, and then they'll be turning red probably this week. And then we've been eating radishes. Our beets are almost ready. Carrots are getting bigger. Cabbage we're eating already. That's huge. So yeah, it's really exciting. It's so nice to have a garden again and just be eating fresh food again.
Pokechan 960 is saying Kalani High School, Noka Oi, go Falcons, which is funny because I went to Kaiser, which is kind of like the rival high school. I was supposed to go to Kalani because I was living in Ainahaina, but I got an exemption to go over to Kaiser. So I got nothing but love for Kalani either, but that's just funny to see on here.
And eat gophers. We have not had any problems with gophers. One ran in front of my van, though, when I was driving to the store.
Hey, honey, the perverts from Idaho are on again. From Greg F. Yeah. Still my favorite comment to this day. I don't know if that was you that left that comment, but oh
my gosh. Jeremy was so honored to be called the perverts from Idaho.
Paula, thank you for putting up the membership link. Paula took care of that.
Oh, thank you,
on
Paula.
The ball. Thank you, Paula.
Paula is our amazing admin. She has been with us from day one. I think Paula was like our 2nd subscriber.
Yeah, we missed Paula on the last live. I shouted you out in the last live, Paula. And I know you you had stuff going on, so we love seeing you back here. Thank you for making it. You always do a great job. We appreciate you.
Yeah, more than you even know. Yes.
Frank already has a name.
I know that Frank has the name Frank, but I want to have Frank for like 25 years, and I can't picture just calling a horse Frank for 25 years. It's not majestic enough, and he's not really a majestic guy. Like he's kind of a goofy little guy. I have like his character picked out in my head. I tend to assign characters to animals, and I just feel like he needs something really meaningful. These horses mean so much to me, and I want them to have very meaningful names, and I just don't know that Frank is it. He's named after Frank Sinatra because he has blue eyes. So we're trying to think of something that kind of kind of goes with his cool eyes, and I don't know. I think we're gonna change it. And then the mare doesn't have a name, so we need to name her for sure. I'm pretty set on one particular name, and I already told Tin Barn Farm what the name was, so I'm pretty sure that's what
Whoa.
he's already calling her.
You passed it along already? You jumped the gun?
I did. I jumped the gun. Well, she needs to be called something until we totally settle.
Wait, for the mare?
Yeah.
What was the name? Whisper it. Oh, no.
Yeah. I like it. It's so nice and pleasant. Frankie's no better than Frank. How about calling him Franklin? Like
Frankie
the
makes
turtle?
him sound like a mob boss.
I know.
Frankie.
Hey, Frankie. Hey,
Take care of it, Frankie.
take care of him, huh?
$4.99 super chat. Nadina, say this, pronounce this. Schlecht, right?
Yeah.
Did you get snacks from Rio Rancho, New Mexico of popcorn and M&M and Butterfinger? Does that ring a bell? Might be at our post office.
It might be at the post office. So I went today. Our post office, I tend to grocery shop on the weekend, and our post office is totally closed down Saturday and Sunday, which stinks. So sometimes we don't get to the post office for like 7 days. 10 days was the last time.
Yeah.
So if we don't like get right on a package that's sent, it's because we haven't gone to the post office yet. It's a really long drive. So
we make town trips.
we
try
do.
to incorporate the post office in that trip.
Yep. And this morning I went to the post office forgetting it was Saturday. And so there were 4 pickup notices in the box, and I can't. I'm like, I'm like knocking on the little window. I hear them back there, but they won't roll up the little door.
You open this door.
I'm like, you open it. I got snacks in there, and they'll be like talking, and then I'll knock on the door, and then they just get really quiet.
Melissa. Shh.
And then nobody says anything, so then I just leave.
Eva Purchase with a $49.99 super chat. Big one, thank you. Saying,
thank you,
Ola
Eva.
from Oxnard, California. Love watching your videos. Keep up the great work on your simple living life. Blessings. Thank you so much, Eva. We appreciate that as well. How much time we got?
Benjamin Franklin.
1:21. We got another 8.5 minutes or so,
All
guys.
right.
Fire away with your questions.
Wait, there was a famous Native American horse
Here you
named
go.
Frank.
Let me find it.
What's the snack of the day today? What was our snack of the day? It's White
Smurfs.
Claws. Yeah, we had gummy Smurfs today.
Good for you.
They're good for you.
That was a long comment, right?
Yeah.
I can't find
Frankenfurter.
it. Adonis.
Oh.
Clint Eastwood. Duke.
I like Adonis.
Frankfurter.
Horace.
Tenderloin recipe, please.
Happy birthday, Cricket Mills.
Horace.
Okay, Terry wants our tenderloin recipe. All right, here's the recipe. It's very secret. You go and you buy the Hormel Always Tender already marinated, and then you put them on your pit
Okay,
boss.
no, but as far as it's not as simple as just putting it on your pit boss. So
Okay, I guess there's more to it.
as far as for the actual cooking, I have the actual smoker, and then I have a separate smoker box. I also just got a smoker tube sent out by Pit Boss. That makes a world of difference. Using that cast iron smoker box really adds a lot of flavoring to the pork. So what I do is I set it to, I think, like 300 to start. Get it up to temperature. I'll keep it at 300 up until it hits 145 internal temp, and then I'll ramp it up, and I'll actually even reverse sear the pork tenderloin, kind of like a lot of folks do with steaks. And so the Pit Boss allows you to do that. You can crank up the heat, and it'll send out like a big flame, and I will sear it. And then I always let it rest. I always insist that it rests for like 10 or so minutes before cutting into it. It's delicious.
That's fancy, Daddy.
Yeah, got a whole process.
Wow, I didn't realize there was so much to it. Never
It took
mind,
me a while to
Jerry.
kind of dial that
I
in.
retract what I said.
But yeah, no, it's a little involved.
Hudson is a unique name for a horse.
You know what? I actually did think Hudson, especially because I spent time at Hudson's Bay. Not that that was like meaningful to me per
Not
se,
really.
but it's just kind of cool. You don't like it?
No,
You're gonna add it to the list?
we thought about Dakota because I went to college in North Dakota, and it's like a cowboy name, and he looks like a little cowboy horse.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
All right.
Blue. See, Eli would like Blue because Eli loves Jurassic World, and Blue is the raptor. So if we just named him Blue, he would just think that was
You
the
gonna walk
coolest.
up to him?
Eli's gonna be like, I'm gonna go out there, and he's gonna be like this to the horses.
Isn't that what Chris Pratt
Stop
does?
fighting.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Here's
so-
a fun fact about Chris Pratt and I. We're best buddies, basically. We went to the same high school.
Yeah.
When I moved to the mainland, I ended up graduating from Lake Stevens High School, and that is the same high school that Chris Pratt went to.
Yeah, but
However,
yeah, not at the same time.
he was there a couple of years before I was because he's a little older. But yeah, that's kind of cool, right?
That's
We're
amazing.
basically
They're basically
best
brothers.
buds.
Basically.
essentially.
Yeah. Brothers from another mother.
Hey, Chris Pratt's a good dude. I feel like of
Mhm.
everybody in Hollywood, he's one of the few guys that I actually
Yep.
like can enjoy and appreciate. I like that guy.
Yep.
Cool dude. Let me get caught up here once again before we start to slowly wind things down.
Alrighty.
Got that one.
Hi from down under. Hello.
499 super chat. No comment from Gordon James. Thank you, Gordon
Oh,
James,
wow,
for the
thank
super
you.
chat. Next one is a $5 super chat from Song Daddy. Don't name any of the horses Glue.
Well, yeah, no. Especially because they're like rescue horses. That would be so mean.
$50 European. I always get that messed up. $50 from Huli Muttery. Greetings from Rauma, Finland. My fellow Scandinavian brother. Yeah.
You guys are basically brothers too.
Yoist. Right? He gets me. He knows where I'm coming from
Probably.
with that. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. Oh, well, she does grow kale. Do you grow kale?
I do.
Not sure if they do it all this year. Swiss chard, I think, is their favorite.
So I mostly grow. I actually don't really like Swiss chard. But I grow it mostly for the rabbits. They love it, and I just like the way it looks. It's really pretty. Swiss chard is good if you take the stem out and then you just cut it really small and you saute it. But I prefer kale sauteed. But now the kale I grew this year is significantly more bitter than the kale that we grew in Washington was good. Like it wasn't bitter at all, and I craved it. I cooked this one, and I think this is the kale that the people that don't like kale ate. Like if this is what I tasted as kale, I'd be like, okay. So it's pretty bitter. I'm gonna make it work. I've actually only eaten it one time because I cooked up a big thing of it and nobody wanted any. So yeah, we need a new variety.
Have you ever thought honeybees?
Yeah, we have considered bees.
We have enough bees here.
Yeah, but they're the wrong kind of bees. We have hornets here. We have hornets and we have wasps.
Yeah, Donna. Skull! It's a Scandinavian thing. You wouldn't understand.
I wouldn't understand.
You wouldn't get it.
Name a horse after your favorite candy or snack. Just name them Snickers because horses snicker.
How about John Wayne's
Uh-huh.
horse's name was Dollar? Did you know that?
I did know that John Wayne's horse name was Dollar.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, that's what they're going to cost us is dollar bills.
Name a horse after your favorite candy or
Yeah,
snack.
that's why I said Snickers. Because horses go,
Snickers?
they Snickers.
Oh, that's true.
Snickers.
That's true. Blizzard?
Hershey.
Skittles?
But I like Reese's. You can't name a horse Reese's. I mean, I guess you could.
How is a house build going? Virginia would like to know.
The house build is going really well. Our
Going well.
house looks so different than it looked 2 weeks ago. When we got the trusses on, that obviously looked very different. And then since then, it's been a week since we set trusses, so it looks very different. We've got a video coming at you guys on Tuesday, so stay tuned and we'll show you how
Does it look
looks.
different, Eli?
And it looks even more different than
Yeah,
that
do you like
because
it?
today we worked all day. So we're gonna, after this live, we're going to eat really quick and we're gonna get back to work. So, and we'll probably work till dark. We'll probably work till 10 or
Yeah.
11.
It was going to take a break because it was way too
Yeah.
hot. So anyway, let's
Trixie
see.
and Lightning, someone said to name the house.
Cheyenne. Bucky's.
Bucky! Oh no, but that might encourage bad behavior. You can't have a horse named Bucky.
Snickers and
I need a horse
Cup,
named
Hudson,
Very Calm.
Cheyenne. Please look at Melissa and please say, hoist my yoist.
You're moist, you.
There you go. You're moist.
People-
Hoist my moist yoist.
Oh, that
It's a tongue
actually
twister.
sounds really bad. Someone said we should name him Spirit, like the Disney horse. The farm on Route 66 has an amazing, beautiful, amazing pony named Spirit that I sort of want. But he looks just like
You can't
the-
just have all the horses.
I want
Melissa.
all the horses. If I could just have all the horses, that would be helpful.
She's not kidding. That and children. Melissa would have a whole field of children
I
and
would.
horses.
I would have a dozen children and a dozen horses, one for
Tell
each
everybody what
child.
you wanted to do when you were a kid. When somebody asked you what you wanted to do when you were an adult.
I wanted to have an orphanage. So like when all in kindergarten and pretty much through 5th grade, when you would write, what do you want to do when you grow up? I always wanted to have an orphanage. I don't know why. It was just, and I didn't know how to spell orphanage. So it was always like, people would be like, you want to have an orange-inage?
How about pickles?
Oh. You have a horse named Pickles. Like he needs something majestic and beautiful, even though he's a fuzzy little monkey.
Saw a fellow Hawaiian in Oklahoma read Iwohi
Madison says
Hawaiian?
Willow.
What's up, Hawaiian and Melissa and Fam Bam and Kat? You guys are killing it. I'm in Oklahoma. We're starting our homestead on 28 acres. Keep up the great work. Bless you guys. Thank you so much, Reed. Good luck to you. Everybody, we know so many people in Oklahoma now. It's crazy.
Yeah.
We got Sean in Oklahoma. We got all our YouTube buddies in Oklahoma.
Name a horse tripod. That's what I call you. Oh god.
How much time? Minute 29. Let's start winding it down.
All right. Any lightning round last minute questions for us?
Make it snap. There's a bee on the tripod. There it goes.
Oh, bees.
Let's see. Scrolling down. If nothing new comes in, we're going to call it.
All right. There's so many. Whoa.
Horse website again, please. It's not a website. It's
another
YouTube
YouTuber. So the Tin Barn Farm on YouTube. Go check out Tin Barn Farm. And if you type in Frank or you just go to the Frank videos, that's going to be, I think, probably the kid's little guy. He's a little Mustang pony. And then there is a mare that they talk about, I think, 2 videos back. She's brown and white. She's got a bunch of black in her mane. She's beautiful. And those are the 2 that we have our eye on right now that we're like 90%.
How about Michelle S's name suggestion? Hawaiian for blue eyes.
That
I wanna see if you can even
and it
pronounce
looked like a apostrophe a.
Uli Uli Namaka.
Yeah.
You got it. Try it.
Uli Uli Namaka.
This is why we can't have Hawaiian names.
Huli Huli Hula.
No,
chicken.
that's chicken.
Huli Huli.
She knows about Huli Huli chicken.
Kamaka.
We got a new. Good job, Eli. Nailed it.
Maka Maka Pia.
Yeah. How about Paniolo? I actually thought about that.
Oh yeah, that's not easy to say.
Yeah.
You guys have any easy words?
No.
Like, what's the fish?
Humu humu nuku nuku apua.
That one. We'll
Piece
just
of
name
cake.
it that. Let's just name it apostrophe
Okay,
Joe
then,
Coy.
well, thank you guys so much. We're gonna call it here. We've had a lot of folks on here. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending some time with Melissa and I and Eli.
Yep, and Eli.
We will see you guys next month on a live. Members, we have the upcoming members only live here that we'll do in the next week to 10 days.
Stay tuned for that. Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna wait out this hot weather. And then, we'll check back with you guys.
I know the sun's now. I'm no longer in the shade, but
it's hot.
It's very hot. But we have to get back to work tonight. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Stay tuned for Tuesday. We have a new video coming. But thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Paula.
See
Appreciate
you
as well.
Thank you, Paula. We appreciate you.
We'll see you guys. Take care. Okay.